Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Explore Life with Shutapa. It's around 7:17 now. We are on our way. Actually, we have started 1 hour back. So we are on our way to Satkosia Tiger Reserve in Odisha, and it's very foggy outside. We are enjoying our ride, and we will show you everything that we get on our way. The toll tax info and the road conditions. You stay with us. On 22nd December 2025, Explore Life with Shutapa team went on a road trip to Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary, which is a hidden gem in Odisha which is yet to be explored for its biodiversity and wildlife. So, how was the long road trip experience? Where to halt for the night if you do not want to enter the Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary at night, as it is an active elephant corridor, and also on the way back, where to halt if you want to break the journey. All of this I will cover in this video. So, if you are interested to know the details, keep watching the video. So, without any further delay, let's start the video. On 22nd December 2025, we started at 6:30 am in the morning. It was heavy mist when we started. We had to go around 500-550 kilometers, but we are going to break the journey into two parts. First day, we are going to stay at Dhenkanal, and then second day, we wanted to resume the journey. We soon reached the outskirts of Kolkata and our first toll of the day. The whole area seemed to be engulfed in heavy mist. Then we reached our second toll of the day, the Dhulagarh Toll Plaza. Though it was early morning, it was heavy traffic on this toll plaza and it took us around 10 to 15 minutes just to cross this. At around 8 am, the mist cleared when we passed through many small huts. Road trips have their own flavor and we were completely enjoying that. We then reached the Debra Toll Plaza. We were very hungry by that time and we stopped on the way to have our breakfast. On this journey, we had packed our breakfast from home. The reason was since it was winter and the daytime was short, so we wanted to save some time so that we didn't have to drive in the evening to reach our destination. Though the destination is important, every moment of the journey is equally important. And the place where we had stopped to have our breakfast was very beautiful. We stopped for some time just to enjoy ourselves and to enjoy the beauty around us. After spending some time, we continued with our journey for the day. We then crossed the Rampura Toll Plaza and the Laxmannath Toll Plaza near Balasore. And before reaching the Shergod Toll Plaza, there are some places where some diversions are there because the road construction is going on. Apart from these areas, we didn't find any road diversions throughout the whole journey. And then we crossed the Shergod Toll Plaza. We had crossed Jaleshwar, Baleshwar, and then Shergar Toll Plaza area. Now we were very hungry and we stopped at Soro to have our lunch at a restaurant called Sri Ganesh Hotel and Restaurant. In 2024, during our visit from Kolkata to Puri by road, we had stopped at this restaurant to have our meal, and it was really hygienic and clean and it was good taste. So we stopped again this time to have our lunch at this restaurant. We crossed Soro, Bhadrak and reached the Panikoili toll plaza. This route was same as the Kolkata Puri road trip on NH16 except that you have to take a right turn at Pongoli Chowk to take the NH55 route. I will share the Google map of the route in description box for your reference. After taking right, we kept on driving for another hour or so to reach our stop for the night. It was around 3:30 p.m. when we reached the Nirupama hotel at Dhenkanal. This hotel was on NH55 and surrounded by hills and forest on all sides. We liked the hotel and its location instantly. However, we couldn't say the same with the service. The service was very slow and the staff had a very laid back attitude. We called multiple times and asked for their confirmation, but they didn't take the advance and said that the confirmation is done. However, when we reached there was no record. We had to wait for almost half an hour to get our room ready. Luckily, we got the room. But it's very difficult situation with the family. The room was clean, spacious, and the food in the hotel was really good. However, it was really difficult to manage with the slow service. The geyser didn't work in the morning and they took hours to get us hot water, which apparently became cold by the time it reached us. With such a beautiful location and hotel, they should actually work on the service and train their staffs. Anyway, we managed the stay as it was just for one night. We couldn't find any other good option of staying on the way. However, there is another option of stay is Nirupama Hotel at Kapilash, but then we really don't know how its service is, and moreover, it is a detour from the normal route. But all of these got compensated for the sighting of a wild boar. The staffs at the hotel informed us that wild boar visit the back of the hotel, which is a jungle at night. We are at Dhenkanal in Odisha and we are staying in a hotel called as Nirupama. And in this hotel you can see this area is completely jungle. This is adjacent to our hotel corridor and as per the people who are working here, they have said that they have spotted wild boar, deer as well as red jungle fowl in this area. It is commonly seen, so we are checking it. It was in the evening also, like they have seen it, but and let's see if we get lucky to sight it. This is the area, and the thing is that the hotel actually disposes all their leftover food in this area and they come to feed on this food, leftover food. There is a yes, there is a movement somewhere. Oh no, and they will keep this light on throughout the night because they tend to come inside as well sometimes. So, and snakes have been spotted here as well. Rock python as well has been spotted in this area, in this hotel earlier. So they keep these lights on throughout the night. Let's see if we get to see this. We like to explore such unexplored areas, and if we get lucky, we can sight wildlife. You can see people are watching. Movement there is one boar. Hey, you can see its glowing eyes. Here is one boar. Yes, you can see it. Can you see it? It's here. It's here. It's here. Yeah. It's here. Yeah. 80. It's right there. Can you see it? Borota heji yaar. It's moving. Yeah, Eureka. Today we sighted wild boars just outside the hotel room na Parivani. The next morning, after having breakfast, we continued with our journey. It's 23rd December, it's around 9 o'clock, and we are now starting from Dhenkanal to Satkosia Tiger Reserve, and we will stay at Punnakot. So let's start our journey for today. You stay with us. We had taken this stop at Dhenkanal during the last night because we wanted to avoid driving into the Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary at night, because this is a very active elephant corridor. If you have a booking to the nature camps in Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary, you can enter the sanctuary even at night. However, it's always better to avoid the animal-human conflict. Those who do not have a booking inside the Satkosia nature camp, they can visit the sanctuary only, I think, till 3 or 4 p.m. The drive from Dhenkanal to Satkosia is just too good. It was very relaxing. The roads were empty and it was a 3-lane road. These roads went through many towns and villages, and soon the area changed and we entered the jungle. We came across many langurs and monkeys on the way. One thing I want to mention here is whoever is driving on this road, be extra careful because they tend to come on the road. We also noticed a langur who got injured because of a road accident, and there was one kind man who helped it, and it was fine after some time. So whoever is driving on this road, please be extra careful. We were almost approaching Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary entry gate. On reaching the Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary entry gate, we had to take a permit to enter by showing the nature camp booking details. It cost us around rupees 120. The booking of the nature camp covers the entry fees for 2 persons. Rupees 120 was for the child entry fees and camera. The route from Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary Gate to Punnakot Bungalow is completely through forest, and it's a very, very beautiful drive. We had our booking at Punakot Nature Camp, which is on the road inside the Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary. And we had a wonderful stay at Punakot Nature Camp with quite a number of bird sightings around the place as well. One important point to mention here is throughout Satkosia Wildlife Sanctuary in the nature camps as well, no network is available except BSNL and at a few places Geo works. We also did boating where we saw magar, gharial, turtle, Indian skimmer, black-bellied tern, etc. Apart from this, we did birding at various places. All this I will cover in my next video. On our way back, we also did a night stay at Chandipur at Arpita Beach Resort, which was an overall good stay, good food, and good location. You can also halt at Balasore or Panchalingeshwar on the way. By staying at Panchalingeshwar, you can also do birding there and at Kuldia Wildlife Sanctuary. You can follow my earlier video on this if you are interested. So I hope I have covered all the information that you need if you are planning for a road trip to Satkosia. And if you find this info helpful, please don't forget to like this video and let me know in the comment section because your encouragement motivates me to give videos on YouTube. If you like to travel to wildlife places, you can view and subscribe to this channel for such videos. So till the next video of the series, you all stay healthy, stay happy and bye for now.